In the quiet town of Selbyville, neighbors are being warned about excess levels of their chemical in their water. Now the town is taking actions to resolve it. Good evening. I'm Paul Butler.
And I'm Todd Carley. This is WBOC News at 7 o'clock. Some neighbors in the Selbyville area are concerned this week over some water quality issues. That's because they found excess levels of what are called trihalomethanes.
These chemicals can cause a mess of problems if left unchecked, but town leaders are emphasizing this is not yet an emergency. Now, our Sussex County Bureau Chief Evan Koslof joins us now live at the Selbyville Town Hall. And Evan, the town is working to resolve this problem.
Right, and the state tests for these chemicals pretty regularly, and the standard is set at 80 parts per billion. What they found recently was 124 parts per billion, so now they're looking to flush these chemicals out.
The first thing I saw was the box here.
On South Main Street in Selbyville, we're joining Raymond Moore to talk about water quality. The longtime resident lives less than 100 feet away from this yellow box, where water's now being flushed out to clean out the system. As an elderly man with a sick wife and a young grandchild, he says he'll be changing his habits.
I will not be drinking the town water. I have plenty of bottled water in the house. That's what I'll be using for drinking.
Moore is one of about 1,400 people in Selbyville who should have received this letter sent out on Monday. It warns of high TTHM levels found in the water. But Moore says he never saw the warning until today, when WBOC brought him the letter.
Now, I appreciate the fact that they are notifying the people. I still don't quite understand how come I didn't get notification of it. And this has been here for about almost a week now, and I've been wondering what it was for and why it was there.
Meanwhile, the town emphasizes that this is, as of now, not an emergency. Town manager Michael Deal says people would have to drink large amounts of the water for long periods of time to start feeling the impacts. Nonetheless, the town does advise that those who are elderly, infants, pregnant, or those who have a weak immune system speak to a doctor.
It's a chemical compounds in the water, but it takes a large, copious amounts of water to create a problem. And I don't think the average citizen drinks that much water. I mean, it's years we're talking about it. And it hasn't been years for the town having this problem.
Meanwhile, the town is taking action to fix this in the short term. Before the most recent reading, they were flushing out the system just once a week for 15 minutes. Now, they're doing it once a day for an hour at a time. So here's why drinking too much TTHM is a problem. If drank in excess for multiple years, the chemical could create problems with the liver, kidneys, and the central nervous system. It could also lead to an increased risk of getting cancer. They plan to retest this again next month. Reporting here in Sussex County, this is Evan Koslof for WBOC News in Selbyville.
All right, Evan, thanks. Now here's a little more information on the chemicals found in the water. They are called trihalomethanes, referred to as TTHM for short. Now the town says it's a group of 4 volatile organic chemicals, or VOCs, that are created during the disinfection process. Now again, just to emphasize, town leaders say this is not yet an emergency, saying that it would take years of exposure to feel the impacts.